We got some American Carnage here. We got Chapter 10, Rex Escapes Space Station Epsilon. Saturday, January 19th, 2092. In the frozen void of space did Rex walk. He absconded in the night. They went by New York time since they weren't exactly time zones while in orbit flying thousands of miles an hour. Oh, utilizing a cheap Ferris Bueller-style ruse to conceal his disappearance. A makeshift representation of himself, fabricated from wadded-up clothes and a half-inflated volleyball with a smiley face drawn on it, left behind in his bed. And utilizing the most basic of computer skills, he had looked up the manual to Tito's drop ship. "Sorry, Tito, my good man, but them's the breaks," Rex commented. The controls seemed to be idiot-proof. Essentially, Rex assumed that commandeering the thing would be a cinch. And it would have been if he had thought to also study the troubleshooting forums on the Simonek Cruiser L Series website. He would have known that the atmospheric compensators were touchy. And he would have known how to amend the issue, restart the system, activate the icer, purge the coolant. Too bad for him. Clad in his best Gucci Astro suit with Piet Mondrian-inspired geometric textile design, a design that would be illegal to possess under American law, except that he was rich, and therefore the rules did not apply. Rex cautiously blew himself out of the airlock in hopes of meeting up with his friends at the Huevos Musica Festivale, going down in Ibiza, Spain. "Next stop, Ibiza," chuckled Rex mischievously to himself, adjusting the visor on his $100,000 helmet. You don't want to know how much the rest of the suit cost. Bereft of grace, he leapt across the chrome surface of the space station exterior, tethering himself where he could, to avoid being flung into nothingness. It looked easier than it actually turned out to be. Usually the only people who ever had to go outside the walls of the stations were the help. The rich, well, their lives were considered too precious to risk. Still, Rex was determined to make it to the parking hub, whereupon Tito's leased vehicle was located. The chain clips were 50 meters apart. To Rex, that was 50 meters too many. Just one wrong move and bye-bye. The procedure to move along the outer surface of Epsilon and other similar stations was as follows. One clips the chain, then moves to the next spot, making sure not to activate the tether release until fully attached to the next clip. Rex dutifully did this with the utmost care and attention. That was until he got a text on his phone. He could not resist immediately pulling it up on his visor screen, controlling the operating system with his eyes. To give an example of how that worked, 2 blinks with a double click, moving one's head up and down to scroll through windows, etc. Though the windows themselves were transparent, using such an interface considerably detracted him from his ability to concentrate on hooking the cables ensconced in a thick layer of tacky tiger stripe velour. The message said, "We are killing it down here. Where you at?" It was from Claire Devereaux. Rex had a real hard-on for Claire, especially since a few years ago, after she gave him a very public and perceptibly awkward hand job in the stands of the prep school indoor lacrosse tournament. Rex voice texted his reply, "I'm almost on my way." Was he? He was. Well, that's the end of under that. And I hope you catch me at my one-man show at Art Seed Spokane from 5 to 9 o'clock at 1115 West 1st Avenue, Spokane, Washington, on the 3rd floor above Lucky Leaf. I'll be there. I'll be reading the Spokane story, a little bit of American Carnage, and doing some poetry, a little bit of, guitar, this and that. It'll be a good time. Hope you come out there because it's going to be outrageous. It'll be outrageous. You think that these videos are outrageous? Well, just come see me live, baby, when I don't have to worry about the neighbors downstairs. Oh, yeah.